So let's talk about the biggest myth around meditation. If you've ever said, I can't meditate, my mind's too busy, this episode is definitely for you. Because that's the greatest myth of all, that meditation is about stopping your thoughts. You can't stop thinking, no one can. But what you can do is stop being controlled by your thoughts. And that's where meditation truly begins. In the moment you realize you're not your thoughts, but the awareness behind them. Today, we're going to explore the biggest myth about meditation, why it's kept so many people stuck, and how understanding this truth can completely change the way you experience your mind. This one misunderstanding that meditation means clearing your mind is the number one reason people quit before they even begin. Most people sit down, close their eyes, and suddenly realize just how loud their thoughts really are. The to-do lists, the worries, the self-talk, it all comes rushing in. And that's when they think, I can't do this. My brain just won't shut up. But here's the truth. That moment when you notice how noisy your mind is, that is meditation. That's awareness. That's the very thing you're training. You're not failing. You're finally seeing what's been running in the background your entire life. Meditation isn't about emptying the mind. It's about observing it. You sit down, breathe, and simply watch. Thoughts rise, thoughts fade. Some are pleasant, some painful, some random, and some ridiculous. But the moment you stop chasing or fighting them, that's where peace begins. You're training yourself to see that your thoughts aren't you. They're just passing clouds, and you're the sky. Once you start seeing life this way, your relationship with your mind completely changes. You realize you don't need to silence your thoughts. You just need to stop giving them so much power. When you first begin meditating, your mind can actually seem louder than ever. That's completely normal. Think of it like living next to a busy road your whole life. You tune out the noise until you suddenly sit in silence. Then you hear every single car that goes by. Meditation doesn't create the noise, it reveals it. And that's good, because once you can see what's been running on autopilot, you can finally choose not to react to it. You move from being inside the noise to being aware of it. And that shift, that awareness, is where transformation begins. The truth is, your thoughts will never fully stop, but your attachment to them can. When you learn to watch thoughts without judgment, something incredible happens. They start to lose their grip. You begin to notice that tiny space between a thought and your reaction. And in that space, that's peace. That's what meditation gives you. Not escape, but awareness. Not silence, but freedom. Freedom from anxiety, from overthinking, from being controlled by the constant voice inside your head. Meditation helps you to stop fighting your mind and find peace within it. So if you've ever believed that meditation isn't for you, I want you to know this. You don't need to stop thinking. You just need to start noticing. That's where peace begins. If you'd like to experience what that feels like, you can try one of my guided meditations on my main channel. They're short, simple, and designed to help you quiet your mind, reconnect with your breath, and find stillness, even if you've never meditated before. You'll find a link in the description below, and also in the pinned comments. And if you're ready to go deeper, to truly train your mind for peace, resilience, and inner strength, you can also book a free discovery call with me. Again, the link is below. Remember, meditation isn't about escaping your thoughts, it's about stopping the fight and finding peace within them.